The Ohio Bobcats basketball team returned home to the Convo looking for to redeem themselves after their loss against LSU by taking on St. Francis Red Flashes in this festive atmosphere in Athens, Ohio. In the first half, the Bobcats controlled most of the scoring and rebounding by having the lead by 18 in the closing stages. Momentum soon shifted, though, as the technical foul on senior Jason Carter would cut the Bobcats' deficit back down to 11 at the end of the first half. In the second half, the Red Flashes started to make their comeback. We're always one step behind the Bobcats as Jason Carter makes this impressive dunk to keep St. Francis behind in the score. However, the Red Flashes, with 8 seconds left in the game, had a chance to win it with this quick steal by Maxwell Land, but failed to capitalize on both of their layup attempts. With barely no time left, the Bobcats would secure the victory after making both of their free throw attempts with the final score 78-75 Bobcats. St. Francis' physical play forced many key stars to come out of the game early, but luckily, bench players came up to step up, and Mark Sears explains why this was a key contribution to the game.
Yeah, also A.J. Clayton, a freshman, he came in down the stretch when J.C. was out, and those were big key minutes for him. And also Sam Towns, he stepped up today.
Turnover for the Bobcats was also a factor for this close game, as Ohio would combine 20 turnovers throughout the contest. Head coach Jeff Bowles explained how important the turnovers meant and why it led to a huge run for St. Francis.
Very uncharacteristic, of our team. I think we're top, 12, 13 in the country and not turn the ball over, but have 14 at halftime, is inexcusable. And a couple of them were offensive fouls, a couple of them, travels which weren't travels. And then I think in the second half we had 6, which was better, but some of the 6 were, probably ones that we should not have done, and it goes back to making simple plays.
The majority of productivity on the court was led by Mark Sears. Sears put up 24 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 steals for the team's victory and has proven again to be a huge asset for this team going forward.
So I think with him, and I've said this, the kid is really good. He didn't play great, and he had 24 points, 8 rebounds, 5 and 3. And he's going to continue to get better and better and better.
The Bobcats will try to continue their winning ways on Saturday when they take on Stinson in their first ever meeting. For WOEB Bobcat Showcase, I'm Payton Brooker.